Hey guys, it's Dr. Gian from HIBISCUS Chiropractic. I'm just here to talk a little bit about your hip flexors. There's these muscles that allow us to close the angle of our hip to raise our knee, and we use them a lot in activities every day. Certainly if we're competing in certain athletic events and we're all being pretty active and out and about, we can use these muscles hundreds if not thousands times a day. And they can get kind of overactive and they can get a bit spasmy and they can restrict the movement of the hip, which causes problems in the lower back. And that in itself can cause the sort of problems that people have where they're constantly injured, they can't train because they're always having to manage a problem. You know, you're having to do things, normal things like lifting children and catching up with the kids. You're limited because the hip flexor is so tight it causes lots of problems around the hips and lower back. So I've got a quick stretch for you as I go through, and I just want to give you something you can do at home to help with this. And I should also point out this is a problem that's not just for people who are very active, it's also a problem for people who sit down for long periods, which closes the angle off, which shortens that muscle, and when you stand up, things are still shortened and limits the function again. So this is the hip flexor stretch, so keep an eye on this one and I'll go through it with you. Alright guys, I'm ready to go through this hip flexor stretch. So what I've got here, I've got a block. So we don't want to really hurt our knee, so we want to put our weight on the knee and we need a block of a spongy or some sort of soft material to do this. So we put it down, we get this leg here has to go forward. So we're going quite far forward, so which essentially we're lunging forward. We don't really want the knee to go far further than the middle of the foot, otherwise we're putting too much pressure on our knee. So when we start, we're doing it in an upright position. We're going to turn our bum muscles on, so our glutes on, and tighten our abs so this curve hopefully doesn't increase as we move forwards. And we're keeping our torso upright, so this is it. So we're lunging forwards, and what we should be feeling is a stretch at the front of the hip here. And we want to hold that stretch there for about 30 seconds. And if we do that twice on each side, and we do that 3 times a day, that'll allow us to get better function in the hip. So that's pretty much it. From a normal neutral position, glute activation, abs turned on, and just translating forwards, keeping your torso upright. And we're stretching into that area, okay? And we're repeating it on both sides. So hopefully that will be a simple enough demonstration for you guys to get into and give you some better function. Because when you get better function, we get better mobility, and that can help our health. So take care. I'll see you at my next opportunity to go through some information like this with you.